This is not a political question. I'm just asking you as an economist, if India were hypothetically to stop Russian oil imports, wouldn't there be what is called an oil shock, which would impact economies around the world?
Well, I suppose, yeah, I mean, this is like a natural fallout, right? I mean, if you are basically creating, stopping the purchase and nobody else is buying that, you're suddenly basically pulling out a huge source of supply from the market. And as a typical economist would answer, everything else being equal, if you are pulling out a huge daily supply, then naturally it would have an impact on oil price. So that is sort of a fairly obvious and natural reaction that would happen in the marketplace. Yes.
So that's precisely why it doesn't make sense for us to do that.
I'm sorry?
That's precisely why it would be unrealistic for India to ever consider such a step.
It would impact,
not just for political reasons.
It would impact us as well. If that supply were not to be available to anyone, to that extent India will be back in the market along with others looking for, which is exactly what happened to the natural gas prices in 2022, right? I mean, because Europe stopped buying, and then they started buying natural gas instead of crude oil, and therefore the natural gas prices for Asian buyers shot up in 2022. A similar situation can happen. So you have a precedence in terms of what happened in the natural gas market in 2022.